to symbolize the loss of a friend or relative. In 2018, Takesha lost her 11-year-old son, Julian. She has walked every year in Julian's honor and memory. But there is hope that no other family will have to go through the pain of losing someone they love to suicide. Keith, Charlotte, and Isaiah also wear purple for Daniel, who they lost in February of 2023. Their mantra is "You matter," so that no other young adults are lost. Wearing our teal beads, representing the family and friends of those with mental health conditions, is Candace and Emily. Candace lost her 12-year-old daughter, Ava, to suicide in 2022, and her father previously to suicide before that. Candace is proud to represent AFSP and all those who have ever cared for someone with mental illness. Emily walks for her cousin Jimmy, who she lost in 2013. She helped one of her best friends in high school through suicidal crisis and ideation. Every year, he messages her on his birthday to thank her for his support. He is one of the most talented people she knows, and she is so glad he keeps fighting. Wearing orange beads to symbolize the loss of a sibling are Katie and Jen. Katie lost her sister Kayla, and Jen lost her brother Robbie to suicide. This year alone, Team Kayla's Crusaders and Remembering Robbie have raised over $13,000 for AFSP. Wearing silver beads symbolizing the loss of a military or first responder are Jordan and Ann. Jordan is a military veteran, and Ann's son was a police officer who she lost to suicide. Jordan is here today to represent the 22 veterans a day we lose to suicide and the families they leave behind. Ann is here to remember our first responders lost to suicide and to thank all those who serve our country and our communities in so many ways. Wearing gold beads to symbolize the loss of a parent is McKenna. Her father, Kyle, died by suicide in 2022. Kyle was a wise and funny man who enjoyed restoring vintage cars. Her goal is to help those struggling with mental illness so that other families can avoid the heartbreak of a suicide loss. She walks today with the hope that when more people can get mental health treatment without stigma, more lives will be saved. She also walks with the belief that unwavering compassion and kindness towards those struggling is essential. Michelle and Malcolm wear white beads, symbolizing the loss of a child. In 2023, their 25-year-old son, Taylor, died by suicide. It is their hope that fund raised for AFSP will help others battling mental illness to seek help so that their families will not experience the same heartbreak. They hope to help others who are still fighting and ensure that families don't have to endure their pain. Also wearing white and also representing our blue beads is Tracy True. Tracy symbolizes the support of the cause. Tracy is the captain of Team Heather True for her daughter Heather. This is her 8th Out of the Darkness walk. Tracy joined the suicide prevention movement after tragically losing Heather to suicide. After Heather died, Tracy made a vow that she would fight to prevent such a loss from happening to other families. Her tireless efforts have recruited hundreds of walkers and raised tens of thousands of dollars for AFSP through the years, helping us to advance the core work of our local chapter here in North Texas and reaching tens of thousands of people annually with programming and resources. This past June, she attended the AFSP National Advocacy Forum in Washington, D.C. to help advocate for federal public policies for mental health and suicide prevention. Taylor and Hema wear green beads to symbolize a personal struggle. In 2019, after years of struggling with depression and anxiety related to undiagnosed ADHD, Taylor was hospitalized for a suicide attempt. In her recovery and the time since, she has tried to dedicate her learnings, time, and resources to advocating for suicide prevention. Hema leads AFSP's North Texas diversity outreach efforts. She presents and tables for our chapter at dozens of events every year, helping us reach thousands of people. Hema does this work so that other young women of color know they are not alone. And finally, representing our LGBTQ community is Diana. Diana is a powerful, strong representative of a community that needs our support just as everyone in all of our communities do. So please remember, compassion and love is a powerful tool to reach out for all. Thank you, Diana. That's what I'll step forward, please. Grab hands. Yes. Oh. Wearing red beads to represent the loss of a partner or spouse is Charisse. In 2023, Charisse lost her fiance, Ben, to suicide. Ben and Charisse have been best friends since freshman year of high school. Ben was vice president of a local bank and was an avid Dallas Mavericks fan, and he could fill a room full of strangers with laughter. Charisse walks to keep Ben's memory alive, to promote hope for those who struggle, and to be surrounded by a community that needs the deepest form of love.